This video will review how to navigate to the backend of the event management module and go through the various options. We're going to start by logging in to the Clubhouse online website. Select the member login button and enter your administrator credentials. Then navigate to your online calendar. As an administrator, you'll basically see what your members see when they look at their calendar, except the Manage Events and Create New Events tabs, which are only available for administrators. However, we recommend you to manage your events from a back office instead. This includes creating your events in Jonas Activity Management or Jonas Encore. To work on the back end of your calendar, you will need to switch to Club Central and navigate to the Event Management module. It will take you to the Manage Events tab. At the top, you'll see some filter options available which are very similar to the filters that you can see on the live calendar. You can search by type of event, upcoming events, past events, all events, or deleted. And you can show only registrable events. You can also search by event name and use the date range to select a specific date using the calendar. Your to date will always be a year from your date range. You can choose certain categories as well from the category dropdown. On the far right, you have the search button to start the search and the reset button to reset all the filters. Under the event filters, there is the events table that lists all the events that you've created within the event management module or in your Jonas Activity Management or Jonas Encore software. The first column shows the names of the events. If you select the event name, it will open the event view and provide you with the details for the event. Beside that, there are event date and time. And if you see a rotating icon beside that event time, it means that it is a recurring event, which means that there are more occurrences than this one event. Then the total attendance. If it is a registration event, you'll be able to see how many members currently have registered for that event. Beside that, there is the maximum attendance. You can set a specific maximum numbers for attendance. This is usually used for fire code reasons or the space limit within the room. If you have a waitlist enabled for the event, it will display a number for you. If there is no waitlist, it will just say NA. Beside that, you can see if the registration is open or closed, or if it doesn't have any registration at all. Pencil icon allows you to edit an event. If you try to edit an event that is within a recurrence, you have two options. You can edit either all the events within the recurrence or this event only. Note that if you select to edit this event only, the event will be removed from the recurrence and treated as its own individual event. Beside that, there is the Publish icon. If you see a blue circle with the red arrow, that means that the event is currently published. If you decide to not show the event on the live site, you can select the blue circle icon to unpublish the event. Right away, you'll see the icon changed into a blue circle with a green arrow. This means that the event is unpublished and not available on a live calendar. You can select the blue circle again to publish the event when you're ready. If you create the events in Jonas Activity Management or Jonas Encore, the events have to be published from here in order to be shown on a live calendar. You can also select multiple events by selecting the checkboxes in front of the events and selecting Publish Selected if you'd like to publish them all at once. It works the opposite as well if you want to unpublish several events at once. You can select the Unpublish Selected button instead. The last icon is the chain link icon. If you select the icon, it will provide you with the URL for the event where you can copy directly into, for example, an email blast, if you'd like to get the attention of your members to register for this event or view the event details right before the event. On the far right, you can see when the event was last modified and who it was last modified by. Note that if you ever see a service account here as a last modified by, it means that the event was created in either your Jonas Activity Management or Jonas Encore. Now let's take a look at categories. Categories are created in either your Jonas Activity Management or Encore and can be found here within the Event Management module. If there are categories that are marked as disabled or are duplicates, that means that these categories were created here before you set up your Jonas Activity Management or Encore integration with the Event Management module. If you'd like to add more categories, You need to ensure to do that through Gem or Encore. After you create new categories, make sure to run the sync in order to bring those new categories over to the web. From here, once you have your categories, if you select the white box under the color column, you can select a color for that category, and that's the color that will display on the calendar. If you made changes here, make sure you select the Save button to save them. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for more how-to videos, and don't forget to subscribe.